Probably the most vital clip of the series. If you listen to nothing else, listen to this one. And let's actually talk about integrity, personal integrity in translation interpreting. I could talk for ages, and I have given 3-hour seminars in 2 parts, so 6 hours on ethics, but this will be a short clip. And the message of the clip is do not ever, ever, ever go against your own integrity in the profession. Or I mean in life. And what do I mean by that? We are often trained that we don't have to agree with the speaker, and that is true. If we're within an assignment and the speaker says that red is blue and blue is red, and that Democrats are the best party or Republicans or who cares, and you disagree, it's totally fine. You're within the assignment. What I mean is something slightly different. Let me give you a personal confession, quote unquote. I remember taking a job. The job was actually promoting certain psychiatric drugs, which I did not know. It was supposed to be just a medical job, but I found out in the middle that it was supposed to be promoting things that I didn't really agree with personally and ethically. And I had a choice at that point, stay on the job or come off the job. And of course it could have been perceived slightly unprofessionally to come off the job, but not really, because it was composed of many days, and I'm sure they could have found a different interpreter if I had told them in advance, but I stayed on the job. Soon thereafter, I did not connect the dots, but soon thereafter I lost my verve and jobs just stopped coming my way. And then I talked to a friend who is ethically and philosophically educated, and he asked me a question. He said, Vladimir, when did you go against your integrity in translation? And I was like, that epiphany moment. And I realized that it happened, and after that, I resuscitated myself, I revived myself. There were other examples. Whatever your integrity is, it might not be the same as mine, but no money, no job is ever worth violating honor or integrity. I will never accept books that I harshly disagree with. It doesn't mean you have to love the book. It doesn't mean you have to agree with every utterance. That's not what I'm talking about. But I remember this one book on relationships that I actually kind of wanted to translate because the lady was cool, the book was cool, but it's dedicated this whole chapter to promoting like open relationships, meaning with many people, and that's not something I necessarily wish to espouse or promote. So I was like, no, it's not gonna go. So I'm not being teachy preachy, I'm not being moralistic. It's more than anything, it's for your own professional pride. Is my recommendation is never accept jobs that go against your integrity. Sure, if you hear something on a job you have accepted that you don't agree with, finish it, interpret it, wrap it up, but then think twice about accepting that same type of job again. So there you go. I don't know what clever quote to end on, but I'm sure all the sages of the past have said it, that there is nothing as important as your honor and your truth to yourself. So voila, and I'll see you in the next clip.